What's up, self-healers? Lisa Lightfeather here. Welcome to my channel, Closing the Gap. We make a conscious effort to meet you where you're at on your healing and spiritual journey. Today, I wanted to come on and speak about the topic of decentering relationships. Why should we decenter relationships? Because relationships require us to be a part of someone else's journey. And as an unhealed empath, we need to be fully and whole and within ourselves in order to continue to heal ourselves. Relationships can sometimes be a distraction and also sometimes be traumatic. As children, we are introduced to relationships through Disney. It's glamorized, it's romanticized, everything turns out perfect, everyone lives happily ever after, everything from Disney to social media. We see people in happy relationships. But when someone is a wounded healer, right? You're still healing yourself. We're still wounded. It's like being raw. It's like being an orange that has no peel on it. It's like you have no protection. And unfortunately, predators can pick up on this. I worked with sexual assault victims when I was in the military, and I also worked with sexual assault victims when I was a social worker. And many times in the military, I would see the same victim come up over and over again, but with different perpetrators. Now you could say, well, everybody just thought that it was easy to do or whatever, and she kept getting perpetrators. But she had been having this her entire life. And so what it is that when someone has been victimized and they're vulnerable, they're like being an orange without a peeling. There's no protection there. There's no auric field there to protect. It's just there's holes in the auric field. Well, predators can pick up on this vulnerability. They can pick up on this victimizing feeling or spirit that the victim has. And so it makes us more vulnerable to people who are predatory. Narcissists are predatory, and they look for people who they feel like they can take advantage of, or they feel like somebody they can break down or make smaller than. Because they also go for people who they deem stronger than them with the intent of breaking them down. But 9 times out of 10, the perpetrator is going for someone weaker, younger, someone who's not quite, grown into their adulthood yet, or someone who is emotionally immature, or someone who is just still healing. The narcissist will come for people who are still in their process of healing. So this is why it's important that the unhealed empath decenters relationships and puts themselves in the center of their life. With Disney, we've been told since a little girl that the knight in shining armor will arrive on a white horse with a dozen roses in one hand, a bottle of champagne in the other hand, and a wedding band in his pocket. And this is exactly the way that the narcissist arrives. It's by design. That women especially have been conditioned to desire to be in a relationship. The patriarch has done this so that we would be submissive and be the wife and do the cooking and do the cleaning and do the baby making and take care of the children and take care of the house and take care of the husband. That's how it's been. Although times are changing right now and single women are more powerful than ever. Single women are more powerful, they're more independent, they're more confident, they're happier than ever, walking in their power. But in order for one to get there, I'm not saying that you have to be single forever, but in order for one to get there, we have to decenter relationships and put ourselves in the center. Now, I am speaking of intimate relationships, but I'm also speaking of family relationships, friendships, any type of relationship. Decentering it and becoming selfish and putting your own needs first. Buying your own roses, your own champagne, your own jewelry, going horseback riding on your own white horse. Until the empath begins to heal, begins to strengthen their auric field, they will continuously be targets for the narcissist or the psychopath or someone else that's abusive. Someone else that wants to take advantage of them. This is why it's important that the empath does the work. This is why it's important that the empath does the work. I just wanted to come on today and kind of speak about that. I know that you have that some of you have experienced it. I know I have experienced it. That you're not able to see the vibrational frequency of the narcissist. It's familiarity what you're being attracted to, or you've been by yourself for so long you overlook the red flags or whatever. But it's a lot of times it's a familiar spirit that you have been exposed to since you were a child. And so now you're an adult and someone comes with the roses and the flowers and the white horse, and it's a familiar energy. You're seeing the roses, the flowers, the ring, and the white horse. That's what you're seeing with your eye, but your spirit is feeling a familiar energy. And when people have been a victim over and over again, the energy becomes familiar to them. Some people who are on their healing journey, it becomes comfortable for them. It's a comfort space. It's a place of comfort because it's what you're used to. For others, it's a red flag. Wait a minute. Well, I'll give them a chance. Let me see it. Let me make sure I'm right. We still do that and then find out that we were right. Anyways, I wanted to come on today and encourage you in your healing and encourage you, especially if you're single, don't worry about it. Stay there. It's a good place to be on your healing journey. You can put yourself first, you can be selfish, and you can give all of your energy to yourself and your healing. If you are in a relationship, take time out to set aside time where you can take care of yourself in your own healing. Yeah? Whether that be meditation, salt baths, yoga, whatever it is, maybe a weekend getaway, whatever it is, give yourself the opportunity to take care of yourself. Even in a relationship, you can decenter it. It doesn't have to be the totality of your life. I can have a boyfriend, I can have a man, spend time with them, but I am still the center of my world. And that sounds awfully selfish, especially for an empath, because we hate people thinking that we're selfish in some way. But when it comes to your healing, you have to be selfish. You have to. Well, I wish you the best on your journey. Thank you for tuning in to my channel, Closing the Gap. Make a conscious effort to meet you where you're at on your healing and spiritual journey. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you're really feeling my vibe, don't forget to hit the bell notification. And we'll see you next time here on Closing the Gap.